Welcome back to Icon on the Internet. Okay, so tonight Rex is vid by Impressive and it's called Keke Palmer's baby daddy Darius announces their breakup after Keke collabs with Usher. Wow, shaking my head. What? So this Keke Usher and baby daddy saga continues. Okay. This is ridiculous. But okay, let's go dive right in. So without further ado, let's get to reaction. Let's watch. Might play Majora's Mask after this.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. It has been announced that Keke Palmer and her child's father Darius Jackson have broken up. Now this does come as a surprise to me because I honestly thought they would.
And who's this coming from? From People magazine? Don't believe everything you hear. But yeah, let me continue.
Still be together, even though they did have some relationship issues. I thought that they probably worked it out quietly, but I was wrong. See, this is what I get for assuming things I don't know. I was wrong. Now, in my previous video, I did talk about Keke collaborating with Usher for his new video for his song Boyfriend. She actually starred in the video, and honestly, I thought the video was cute.
I'm gonna check this video out now.
Catchy. It wasn't Usher's best song, I would say, but it's definitely the type of song that will be stuck in your mind if you listen to it a few more times. So it was just a little catchy little bop, and I know people are going to talk about it, joke about it, make think pieces about it, but overall, I thought Keke and Usher came together because they wanted to capitalize off of the moment that blew up over the summer, and that was the moment when Keke's boyfriend called Keke out after she got serenaded by Usher at his concert. Keke's boyfriend Darius was very upset. He said, "It's the outfit though, you a mom." And then he followed up the tweet by saying, "We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks and please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe.
I don't think you're being called a hater because your beliefs. It's the fact that you're saying this, but yet you're posting on your IG story her booty cheeks out. But it's fine when you're the one posting your big mama's booty cheeks. Okay. We got it now. We got it.
My case. Now, Darius and Keke were not married, just for the record. Even though they have a child together, Keke is still technically single. So he was acting like she was his wife when she wasn't. And so what he said in that tweet was a little weird. And also, it was weird that he even put this situation on blast.
Yeah.
I think he definitely could have aired out his frustrations behind the scenes instead of embarrassing Keke like he did. But no, he took it to social media. And of course, everybody had something to say because when you make things public, you're going to allow everybody in your business.
Exactly.
So since this happened, Darius did get eat up alive on social media. And the situation was
that's been lightly
Keke because obviously Keke would have never expected or ever wanted her relationship issues to make it to the public eye. I think even though Keke comes off as goofy and funny and bubbly a lot of times, she still is serious when it comes to protecting her relationships and having some privacy. So when this situation blew up, it just kind of put her in a weird spot. And the only thing she could really do about it was just try to capitalize off of the moment and kind of laugh about it, basically. And she did that. So when her man called her out, she made a series of posts addressing the situation in a humorous way. And she also started selling merch saying, "I'm a mother." And obviously she was trolling Darius for
this is hilarious
condescending tweet about her being a mother. And in the video she did with Usher, she also said it again.
"Shit, I'm so tired. I'm a mother, after all."
So Keke was trying her best to play off the situation. And was it petty? Yes. Was the video she did with Usher petty? Yeah, it
It's
was
funny.
petty, but at the same time, I get it. I understand.
I find this whole thing funny, to be honest with you. To be honest with you. Instead of clapping back on on Twitter, no, it's like she's like, fuck it. I'll come out with merch about it. I'm gonna capitalize off it. Why not? That's genius, mate. Genius. The boyfriend still wants to be mad. He can still be mad.
That both Usher and Keke are business people, and they wanted to take advantage of the moment and make it into something more lighthearted. So honestly, I wasn't mad at them for doing this video because I actually was entertained by it. Usher is now looked at as a menace, and he's now being blamed for breaking up households everywhere. And instead of being upset by it, he's playing into it because he probably thinks
I mean,
it's
why not?
hilarious.
He's known as a
And
ladies'
also,
man after
Keke and her
all.
boyfriend went through relationship issues. And instead of crying about it online, she's kind of joking about it too. So it's just a way for them to deflect from the seriousness of the situation while still monetizing off the moment. Now, I did not expect Keke and Darius to actually break up over this, but I should have seen it coming. Based off how he responded to her being serenaded by Usher, something told me, okay, he's dealing with a lot of insecurities here. He doesn't like the fact that Keke is getting a certain amount of attention. So I guess I should have saw it coming.
It comes
but
to
I
territory
didn't
though.
want it to happen. You know what I mean?
Bro, you kind of knew you get yourself into when you decided to be with this woman, have a baby with this woman. Like, nigga, is you blind? She's fit as fuck. So of course she's gonna get attention. And she's funny too on top of that. Hot as hell and funny. Best combo. Truly, best combo.
Because I understand that he didn't make the best decision by calling Keke out on a public platform, but at the same time, he and Keke still have a young baby together. They just became parents, so I wouldn't have wished for their family to break up, and I wouldn't have wanted them to allow people on social media to influence them to break up either, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what we say or what we think. If they have an understanding and if they are able to hash out their issues behind the scenes, they don't need to break up. But obviously, this situation was something that could not be resolved. I thought Keke and Darius worked things out privately because it was reported by Ace Showbiz that they were spotted together not too long ago.
Well, clearly not if they're legit splitting up now. Well, this just fueling the Mr. Still Your Girl title that Usher's got now, innit?
While partying with the influencer Aaliyah J. So I made the assumption that
Aaliyah
things
J.
were okay between
I
them.
haven't heard
So
that
this
name in
is why
ages.
I can't assume things because sometimes I get it wrong. But now that this whole video has come out between Keke and Usher, it's interesting that Darius is now coming forward to people.com confirming that he and Keke split up. He told people that he has moved on and he's focusing on his acting career and he wants to put the drama behind him. And he also said, in terms of co parenting, he said they're trying to make things work. And he said, you don't have to be in the same household to be good parents. So I guess it's over between Keke and Darius. And it's a little unfortunate because I didn't want their family
Such
to
a
break
shame.
up over something so trivial. But I do think Darius's insecurities got the best of him. And I'm not saying that he didn't have a right to feel a way that Keke was being serenaded by Usher while wearing an enticing outfit. He's allowed to feel what he feels, but I think he was more so speaking out of insecurity more than anything. I think he was insecure at the attention that Keke was getting. He also probably was insecure about the fact that Keke was the breadwinner, and the only thing he really had to stand on was him just being the man of the house. But that angle was not going to work because he's not what people would consider to be a traditional man. He's not a husband, he's a baby daddy, he's not a provider. He was just kind of living with Keke. He's not exactly a protector per se.
He's a sperm donor.
Protect her from public scrutiny. So he wasn't really stepping into that role of a traditional man, and therefore he wasn't really getting the respect that
Peak though. And as long as they put the kid first, that's all that matters. right? Whether they still reign together or not. In the day, maybe they'll get back together at some point down the line. You never know.
Desired, but that's honestly because he wasn't stepping up to the plate. And so this is probably what made him insecure. And he put those insecurities out on Front Street, and he embarrassed Keke in the process, and it led to them breaking up in this messy, messy way. And I wish it didn't have to happen like this, but unfortunately, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. I just hope this doesn't turn into a messy child custody battle, because that's always very stressful. So I'm really hoping it doesn't take that turn where he's trying to get child support checks. I mean, that would just be really disheartening. I do think moving forward, this should be a learning lesson for Keke Palmer to not just settle down with anybody she thinks is cute enough. She has to really vet some of these guys and determine if they have the qualities that she needs in a partner. She also has to know if they're secure enough to handle her level of fame and success. I think it's more ideal for her to be with somebody who's economically on her level, or at least has the mentality to build something of their own, because those type of men will be less likely to be insecure about her success. I remember she had a conversation with Steve Harvey years ago. Steve was trying to give her some game and tell her, listen, you can't just be booed up with anybody who doesn't have something going on for themselves. You have to find somebody who is established.
Don't be mad, Steve.
Who I try to tell you to get with, you don't want to hear me. Now all of a sudden he ain't pretty enough. Now you can find a nice guy, but he has to have a plan. He don't have to have $1 million yet.
He's got to have goals, ambition. Is what you're trying to say.
Because you make a lot of money. What you cannot do is be taking care of nobody else. So what you can't give nobody your lifestyle.
Yeah.
He got to come in here with a lifestyle that you can put it together with.
Now, this was some good advice that Steve gave her, and I think he knows that men can get really, really insecure when their finances are not in order.
True.
And I honestly think this is one of the big reasons why Keke's ex, Darius, was insecure in their relationship. So looking back, I think it would be a good idea for Keke to reconsider what Steve said. And I do wish Keke all the best moving forward. And I do hope and pray that she and Darius are able to peacefully co-parent. Anyway, tell what y'all think about this video.
I'm too makes people happy at the end of the day, right? Hopefully, things will work out and their life will work itself out as well, innit? But yeah, maybe maybe Keke will give it another thought. But yeah, that is true. That is true though. I'm not out here gonna claiming like I don't have any issues of my own, because I do as well. Trust issues. The minute I just don't really feel content, I just feel easily disposable. So yeah, I got issues, just like a lot of people do. We're human at the end of the day, flawed human beings. But yeah, what I don't agree with is just the guy that took it to Twitter, making it the world's business. And now he's apparently gone to people and said they've broken up. It's like, okay. But yeah, I've seen people break. I've seen and heard about people who in relationships break up over things that are not as trivial as this, but they're still pretty trivial and petty, right? One person in the relationship fucked up, so the other person fucked up in a way to get back at them. What happened? Then they end up breaking up with them, and now they're single again. So yeah, I just feel bad for the child and all of this. But hopefully Darius could find somebody who could give him what Keke couldn't give him, and Keke could find somebody that can give her what Darius couldn't give her. Sad, really. Anyways, I don't write the comments other people saying right now. Someone commented, "We are 100% not responsible for them breaking up. Having a child with somebody doesn't make you a family." True. But yeah, having a child exposed to a toxic relationship is worse than parents being separated. Yeah, very much true. The amount of people who I've heard about their upbringings, and it's like really sad. Not even because the parents separated, but because of what led up to separation more than anything. Right? Like a child being caught in the middle of their parents fighting, and it's not nice. It's not. Someone's commented, that man really tried to uphold traditional values while not having a job, not being the breadwinner / provider, and having a kid out of wedlock. Absolute clownery. Yeah, I call this clownery, but I think I know a situation in real life that I think is or more clownery, right? Like you didn't have, like a man who wasn't working, he had a car, he had a flat, which he didn't even pay for. I'm pretty sure his parents paid for it or whatever the fuck. But yeah, he was in a relationship with this girl and he just threw his weight about. The girl had to be like, oh, can I go out before going out to meet her friends? For this Donnie who's not even a provider. The guy has no job. I'm pretty sure the girl who also didn't have a job had more money than he did. He did. So in that technicality, you were not the breadwinner in that technicality, and you and you had the audacity to start throwing your weight about. Well, look at where you are now. Look at where you are now, right? You're single, looking like a creep, perving on like 15-year-olds. How old are you? 20, 21? So because the guy's probably like, I don't know how old he was, but I'm pretty sure he's like 2 years younger than me, but whatever. And now the person that you're out here controlling is now with somebody else in bliss. Yeah, treat your partners better, otherwise they'll go out and find somebody else who will. But all I can say is there's definitely less of a clown than that Donnie was, from what I hear. Anyway, someone commented, this is what happens when you get with somebody who is not in the same lane as you. Hopefully they both learn from the situation. Hate that a child is mixed up in this, shaking my head. Yeah, I hate that a child's mixed up in this too. But yeah, hopefully they'll figure it out. Hopefully they'll get their shit together. And they'll maybe one day be a happy blended family one day. You never know what the future holds. Only time will tell. Wish them nothing but the best though, regardless. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Interesting vid. Okay, so that's it for this video. Like, subscribe if you want. I post if whenever I feel like it, and I'll see you next one. Bye.